In the dark waters of the Amazon, electricity is alive. It does not come from wires. It does not come from storms. It comes from a long, silent hunter hidden beneath the surface, almost invisible in muddy water. This is the electric eel, a living battery of the river. It can sense with electricity, hunt with electricity, and defend itself with electricity. Its body can release powerful electric pulses, enough to stun prey, enough to warn predators, and enough to make humans step back in respect. But the electric eel is not a monster. It is a masterpiece of biological engineering. To understand it, we must enter its world, a world of mud, roots, darkness, and hidden current. A world where sight is limited. A world where electricity becomes a language. Despite its name, the electric eel is not a true eel. It is a niffif, a freshwater fish from South America. Its long body makes people think of eels, but its biology is even stranger. Most of its body is dedicated to electric organs. These organs are made of specialized cells called electrocytes. Cells that work like tiny biological batteries. One cell alone is weak, but thousands stacked together become powerful. Like batteries lined up in a circuit. When the eel triggers them together, voltae beats. The river becomes part of the circuit. The shock travels through water, and anything nearby can feel the force. This is electricity produced by living tissue. No metal, no machine. Just evolution turning muscle-like cells into power. But the electric eel is not simply shocking. It is using electricity as a sense. Low-voltage pulses help it understand the world. In muddy Amazon water, vision is limited. The water is dark, filled with sediment, tangled with roots and fallen leaves. Eyes alone are not enough here. So the electric eel sends out weak electric signals. These signals spread around its body. Objects disturb the field. A rock changes the signal. A branch changes the signal. A fish changes it differently. The eel reads these changes. It feels the hidden shape of the world, not with hands, not with bright eyes, but with electricity. This is electrolocation, a sixth sense written in current. Imagine the eel moving through flooded forest. Tree trunks rise from brown water. Roots twist beneath the surface. Small fish hide among leaves. The eel glides slowly. Its body barely seems to move, but invisible signals pulse around it. The river is dark to our eyes. To the eel, it is full of electric outlines. A living map surrounds the hunter. Then something moves nearby. A small fish hides in the roots. The eel sends a stronger signal. The prey twitches. The eel detects the movement. Then comes the high-voltage strike. Electric pulses fire in rapid bursts. The prey's muscles contract self. For a moment, it can. The hunt is over. Exploiting electricity. The eel uses high-voltage pulses, almost like a remote control. It forces prey muscles to move. A hidden fish cannot stay hidden if its body betrays it. The eel turns electricity into detection. Then detection into capture. This is one of the most sophisticated hunting systems in fresh water. The electric eel can also shock in defense. A predator that bites may receive a powerful warning. The shock can force the attacker to release. In shallow water, the danger can become more intense. Less water can mean a stronger effect on contact. The eel does not need teeth like a shark. It does not need venom like a sea snake. It has a different weapon. A weapon made of voltage. The river itself becomes the delivery system. For humans, this animal demands caution. An electric eel is not something to touch. It is not a toy. It is not a harmless curiosity. But it is also not hunting people. It uses electricity to survive, to find prey, to stun prey, to defend itself, and to understand a world where eyes are not enough. Like many misunderstood animals, fear hides the wonder. People remember the shock, but forget the sensory system. They remember the danger, but forget the elegance. This animal turned electricity into touch, into vision, into a hunting tool, into protection. That makes it one of the most remarkable predators in fresh water. Electric eels live in rivers, streams, swamps, and flooded forests. Many of these waters are low in oxygen. This creates another challenge. The eel must breathe air. It rises to the surface regularly, opens its mouth, takes a gulp of air, then slips back into the brown water. This makes it even stranger. A fish that shocks like a battery, hunts in darkness, and breathes air like a creature between worlds. Its home is one of the richest habitats on Earth. The Amazon basin is a universe of water. Rivers split and reconnect. Forests flood with the seasons. Fish swim between trees. Insects fall from branches. Birds hunt from above. Caimans wait in the shallows. Piranhas move in schools. Catfish patrol the bottom. And somewhere in the murk, the electric eel pulses. Its signals are invisible to most animals, but they fill the water around it. In a rainforest river, sound, scent, and electricity overlap. Leaves fall. Fish scatter. Eel reads the chaos. It is not the fastest predator. It is not the sharpest toothed. But it has something almost no other hunter has. Control over the nervous systems of nearby prey. A fish hidden in roots can be forced to move. A prey animal can be frozen by current. The eel does not only chase the body, it attacks the signals inside the body. Muscles obey electricity. And the eel has learned to weaponize that truth. Every animal uses electricity inside its nerves and muscles. Tiny signals tell muscles when to move. The electric eel produces signals powerful enough to interfere. This is why the hunt feels so strange. The predator does not just bite. It commands a reaction first, then attacks. In muddy water, this is a brilliant advantage. The eel does not need to see clearly. It can make hidden prey reveal itself. This is hunting with invisible force. And it gives the electric eel a supernatural reputation. To early observers, it must have seemed impossible. A fish that could shock from the water, a creature that could knock animals back, a river animal with lightning inside. But the truth is more impressive than the myth. Because the eel is not magical. It is evolved. Its electric organs developed from muscle tissue. Over generations, cells became specialized. Less for contraction, more for volte. The body became a biological power system. A long animal shaped around electricity. This is one of evolution's boldest inventions. It did not build claws. It did not build venom fangs. It built a power grid inside flesh, and then placed it in the Amazon's dark water, where it became a perfect tool. Electric eels may also use signals to communicate. Low pulses can carry information about presence, territory, or possibly courtship. In water where sound and sight are limited, Electricity becomes communication. The eel's world is full of pulses. Some are questions, some are warnings, some are weapons. The same force can serve many purposes. Sensei. Speak. Hunt. Defend. This is what makes the electric eel extraordinary. It does not just produce electricity. It controls when and how to use it. Weak pulses for sensing. Strong bursts for attack. Defensive shocks when threatened. The animal is not constantly firing at full power. Electricity costs energy. It must be used wisely. The eel is not just powerful. It is strategic. Like every predator, it must balance cost and reward. A wasted shock means wasted energy. A well-timed shock means food or safety. Timing turns power into survival. The Amazon rewards animals that use energy carefully. Floods change the landscape. Dry seasons shrink the water. Oxygen can fall. Prey may scatter. Predators may crowd into remaining channels. In this changing world, flexibility matters. The electric eel has flexibility built into its senses. It can navigate murk. It can hunt hidden prey. It can surface for air. It can defend itself against many threats. That does not make it invincible. Young electric eels can be prey. Habitat changes can affect them. Pollution can damage freshwater systems. Deforestation can alter the waters. They depend on... Even a living battery needs a healthy river. The animal is powerful, but its world is fragile. The Amazon is not just background. It is the system that made the eel possible. Muddy water shaped its senses. Hidden prey shaped its hunting. Low oxygen shaped its breathing. Predators shaped its defense. The river wrote itself into the animal. This is true for every creature. A body is a history of its habitat. The electric eel's body tells a story of darkness and current, of roots, floods, prey, and survival. Imagine night is taken. The body sinks again. Beneath the surface, weak pulses begin. The eel maps the darkness. A root appears as a disturbance. A stone appears as another. A fish appears as something alive. The eel turns. The prey hides deeper. A stronger pulse fires. The hidden fish twitches. The eel knows where it is. Then high voltage fills the water. The prey is stunned. The hunter moves in. The river goes quiet again. This scene may happen without any human ever seeing it. No camera. No witness. Only darkness, water, and current. Yet inside that darkness is one of evolution's greatest inventions. A predator that turns biology into electricity, a fish that sees without clear sight, hunts without needing speed, defends without claw, predator, but not fast. Dangerous, but not evil. Strange, but perfectly adapted. Its shock is not a trick. It is survival. Its power is not fantasy. Somewhere now, in the Amazon darkness, a living current moves. It rises to breathe. It sends invisible signals through the water. The electric eel is the living battery of the river. And in the Amazon, electricity has a heartbeat.